Well, come back.
What?
Katawa Shoujo.
Ah, Katawa, fuck you! Ooh! Burn! Gotcha.
Are you gonna read?
Maybe. It was the week before that. Could have been. Ah! I got ya! You thought I was gonna answer your question, but really I was.
No, I
Shut
thought
up.
you were.
Shut up.
You told me to shut up and then to read!
Come on!
Make up your mind!
Come on, we went through this, okay? Yes. Really? What happened to the guttural movements, James?
Shut up! Just read!
Looking at her, Meg. She's a cannibal.
Don't say that. At least, not around her. Rin turns to look at me blankly, as if she's not sure why I reproved her. She doesn't acknowledge understanding any more than before, so I give up at this point. So, do you want to go eat dinner then?
No, not yet.
Rin's turned her hungry gaze back to the wall, looking slightly more energetic, or at least slightly less lethargic than she did before. As if the wall is an opponent she has to vanquish, something that she must overcome before she can indulge in dinner. This is the feeling I get. A weird sense of empathy overcomes me and makes me smile a little to myself. How'd she paint the top of the wall?
Obviously. Oh, she can't do handstands because she doesn't have hands! How? Well.
Cool her oddity, Rin is pretty cool after all. Hey. Oh,
No, it fucking isn't my turn, you.
I didn't look at the screen, I just hoped it was. Have fun! Rin has already grasped the brush and is slipping it into fresh paint, so of course she can't hear me anymore or it doesn't answer anything even if she does. Adhering to the nurse's nagging voice in the back of my head, I set my alarm clock to wake me up early enough to go jogging again. I made a promise and I'm going to keep it. Besides, Emmy is bound to rat on me if I don't show up. It's not all that bad. Another day complete.
I'm really getting fucking sick of this.
No, you're not. You're enjoying it more and more.
No.
That's our alarm. My morning alarm goes off, and I flail about uselessly for a while until I remember that I decided to give morning runs another shot. I don't know if this was my greatest idea, but I'm determined to keep going. This is about my health, after all. Sure, things haven't been great lately for me, but that hasn't made my existence so intolerable, and I'm not going to try everything I can to stay healthy. Besides, it's all about asserting some kind of control over this thing, right? If I can manage that, well, I can manage anything.
Manage your face being bad. Burn!
At least that's what I keep telling myself. Yes, Alec is going through a phase where it says burn after everything. He makes stupid comebacks. You might want to ignore him. Once again, it would appear that I'm not alone in my run. Emmy has apparently been here for some time. Looks like she's already worked up a good sweat. Just when the hell did she come down here anyway?
Ah!
High pitched.
How high pitched?
And excited, I think.
Oh, it's you! No, that's.
High pitched.
Oh, it's you!
Lower.
Oh, it's you!
Perfect.
I'm surprised to see you again.
Doesn't sound right.
I know.
Why's that?
Well, not many people actually manage to come back for a second try.
She frowned, seemingly annoyed by a passing thought.
Try! Like the rest of the track team, for instance. Still, it was always supposed to be on a volunteer basis, so it's not that big of a shock. And I guess it's pretty early in the morning.
I shrug, and suddenly it appears that she's forgotten what she was talking about. The frown disappears entirely, and she seems to snap back to her previous train of thought.
So, come on then.
What?
You're here to run again, right?
Wink.
Wink. Nudge, nudge.
Well, yes.
Burn!
Calories?
So come on! Let's do it! Everybody go do it! Relax! Just do it! If you wanna go!
I find myself suddenly grabbed and yanked onto the track. Things seem to be set on mirroring yesterday's run. That is, I seem to be struggling while Emmy moves with an effortlessness that I find enviable. It's incredibly bothersome to be so easily worn out. I should be patient, work toward things gradually, but it's difficult to stay positive about this. We round the track and start on our second lap. Emi seems to have grown impatient keeping pace with me, and begins to pull away. This is where I gave out yesterday. Will I be able to do more?
Go for it. Maybe he'll die.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If we go for it, he'll have a heart attack.
Go for it. 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 Go. Good.
What am I doing here? Am I really just going to fold and let Emi pull ahead? I speed up. Why do we speed up? No! The second lap's done quickly, and without even considering it, I keep going. Emi looks back over her shoulder at me and grins.
Still going?
Wouldn't want you to think I'm out of shape.
That's wrong. It says wouldn't pant.
Emi laughs without breaking a stride, no less, and speeds up even more. Well, if this is the way we're going to play things.
Heart attack.
I increase my pace as well. I can feel my lungs burning and my legs are starting to question just what the hell I think I'm doing. Lactic acid screams through my muscles, but I close my ears. I can't let myself fall behind because that would be a loss. Rational voice in my head fires mildly just when we started playing a game. I answer it, but I'm having a lot of trouble thinking at present. She's so fast!
That's racist.
Is it?
Yeah. Yes!
How the hell did she keep it?
Yeah!
It's like a string pulling at my chest, a choking feeling of narrowness and pain. Before I can think of anything else then. Oh crap, the track disappears under my feet.
Pardon, what was that?
I stumble.
What was that
One
line?
hand shooting down to
What
my
was that
clutch
line,
at the
sir?
chest. The other hitting the track to keep me from falling on my face. Emi whirls around and her eyes widen.
So!
She yells at me, sprinting from the other side of the track.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing, just keep your breathing steady. Calm down, don't panic. Don't panic.
Did we get to the...
I close my eyes, shutting out the outside world.
Now I can only see my heart.
My heart struggles to regain its rhythm. Slowly the pain in my chest begins to subside. Soon it's gone like nothing happened. It was nothing? No, something happened there. I open my eyes again and glance at a worried Emi. I think I'm fine. My voice sounds weird even to myself, oddly even, a matter of fact. Makes Emi frown.
I don't think you are.
She seems to come to a decision and nods to herself.
Right, you're coming with me. You got to see the nurse.
Emi grabs my arm and drags me up. I feel a bit wobbly, but I refuse to shoulder Emi offers for support. Honestly, I'm a little ashamed by my own weakness. We should have stopped.
No.
I'd really rather not have Emi concerned about me, but it seems to be too late. Heck, I'd rather not have anyone concerned about my condition, but at this point it seems to be too late for that as well. I'd like to be able to deal with the whole thing on my own, without being a bother to anyone else. While I'm wishing for things, I'd rather not have this condition in the first place.
Nurse, why is she wearing underwear everywhere?
Well, she didn't have time to change.
Have you seen her wear anything else?
Well, she's always wearing a PE uniform.
It's not a PE uniform.
Yes, it is.
As long as PE stands for Perverted E.
Perverted E.
Yeah.
Okay. Then he crashes into his office without knocking, but it doesn't alarm the nurse in the least.
Good morning, sunshine. What's up?
I think that was his voice.
This is better. That's you dick!
Sunshine. Anyway, he calmly sips his coffee mug, but it lays down after following Emi's gaze to me looming in the doorway.
Sal, what brings you here? We were running, and he stumbled over and started grabbing at his chest, and I thought, why?
I didn't click, it automatically did.
Easy there, Randy.
Just the interrupted her. We can read it again. Read faster!
And easy there. Come to Sal, what happened?
I don't know, we were running, and then my chest started hurting, like that time before. It went away after a few seconds. Just a flutter or something. The nurse frowns, as if to say that just a flutter is some kind of oxymoron.
I didn't mean quite this when I suggested you get some exercise. You've got to be more careful, Sal.
I was being careful, I just... Come to think of it, I just got into a race with a member of the track team. Doesn't seem as well reasoned as I thought it would.
You just what?
That is... I was racing Emmy.
Emmy, is this true?
Emmy fidgets, looking adorably contrite.
Well...
Only she can't seem to bring herself to say it aloud, and merely nods. The nurse sighs, rubs his forehead with one hand tiredly.
Emmy, you've got to be more sensitive to the limits of others. Just because you don't have legs doesn't mean he doesn't. I don't know if he told you, but Hasao has a bad heart, and getting him to race you was incredibly irresponsible.
Actually, I started it. The nurse is stunned by my statement.
You what?
Calm down, Alec. We were just running and Emmy started to pull away, so I sped up to catch her. The nurse stares at the ceiling, utters a prayer for patience to some god or another, looks back down at the both of us.
So you're both stupid. That's a good friend, I guess. Now come on, Hasao. I've got to make sure your heart's not going to explode or something.
I dutifully obey and follow him to the adjacent room where we are certain that I am in fact not going to keel over and die.
So how does it feel?
I don't know, nothing much. Tired, that might just be from the exercise.
You should stay here for a few hours and rest. We'll see how you feel after that.
I'm not going to object, so I lie down on the infirmary bed. Extra sleep. We win.
Did you finish the game? Was that the cheat code I wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah!
I can't say it. Miserable Emmy comes in after getting an earful from the nurse in the other room. I couldn't hear what he said through the closed door, but I'm sure it wasn't
What if I
pleasant.
tried a Konami code?
No.
Why?
You need a controller for that.
No, you can do it here.
No.
Look! I'm really, really sorry. Look.
No.
Down, down, up, up, left, right, B, A.
No.
Yeah. I should have been more careful.
Hey, you didn't know. It's not your fault. She looks awfully down and sorry, and my reassurances don't do anything much to cheer her up.
I want to make it up to you.
Again with that decisive nod.
So you have to come to lunch with me. I'll bring it for you, okay? Something really, really good.
I start with the you don't have to, but then shall I just nod at her when I see her face.
Good. We'll meet on the roof.
We?
Yep, the weather's nice now, so the roof's a great spot for lunch, you know. And perverted acts.
I see.
Just pervert, perverted E. You'll come, right? You wouldn't deny me the chance to make it up to you.
Of course not.
Great, see you there. Tell you what we should do though. We should get her to go up there. Wait till we know that she's up there, and slowly walk up and lock her up there.
I thought you were going to say push her off the roof.
No, that wouldn't do anything. She'd just bounce up on her special legs.
Yeah, I'm sure that would work. I stay afloat somewhere between asleep and awake, feeling completely drained. Not only my body, but all of me is limp and paralysed, apart from my senses.
Did you know that cats and people without legs share a trait that they always land? That way first.
That way.
That way.
Yeah, people can see that.
That way.
Yeah. I swallow with difficulty and then try to lie as still as I can, which is, in this state, is not a very hard thing to do. Nurse is shuffling around on the other side of the curtains he drew to give him privacy. You can see his shadow shifting about in the sunlight. He has opened the window of his office. It's windy outside. The clean white curtains flutter in the breeze in a heavy, lazy motion, like waves. Light sifts through them slowly, half absorbing into the fabric.
James, it says on one of our Katawa Shoujo episodes, which was the People Collector, that a recommended video was the home of Ariana Grande.
That's recommended for me, not for the video.
What do you watch?
I don't know.
What do you watch?
Who's Ariana Grande?
Obviously you know.
I close my eyes. The breeze on my face feels like the soft fabric of the curtains.
Thought it might have to do with something about her being a person collector.
I listens to the sound of my heartbeat from her, trying to shut out the sound of the nurse tapping on his computer, and my own heavy breathing. And as we try to shut out all the sound, I'm going to attempt one of Alec's amazing segments. Ow! Why would you do that?